Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Well, guys, the Cardinals head coach told me before the game he understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Louisville's offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Stepping to the right. Oh, and the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Is this Christmas? Is this the gift-giving season? An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. Drops back on first down. Holds on, it's Brown. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era, but certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title. Snags it, and he's open. Steered out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Foley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run with Brown. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Knocked down immediately.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Getting the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close...
Grabs it. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up fourth and goal. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Back's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cavaliers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And now here comes Peyton Lewis. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground.
Well, we talk a lot about the impact transfers can make. How about this running back and what he has brought to this offense early this season? Defenses right now just don't have an answer for him, David. Whether it's toting the rock, whether it's catching the ball, whether it's blocking, he is so versatile, and he's taken this offense to a different level.
And that's why they went out and got him. They identified who they want to bring in. And again, perfect scheme fit, has learned his teammates. Coaches talked about how he's blended in perfectly with his teammates. Now it's about continuing to take that next step. Be consistent. Great start to the season, and everybody's pretty happy with the investment they made.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. On the run, it's Lewis. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Making his first move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. There he goes. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
When you talk Louisville offense, it's Isaac Brown, right? Everything goes through him and his ability to run the football. This guy's a home run hitter, toting the rock, catching the football. He's the guy, David, each and every week defenses have to key in on, and no question this year he is going to be the focal point of this Cardinals offense.
And nobody at the running back spot puts more fear in defenses than Brown. Like, this guy has so much speed. He can make you miss. He erases angles. You saw him several years ago coming as a freshman, just making people look silly. He is that guy. And Braum at the OC spot will call these calls to get him the ball and make sure he can make plays.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Got a man in the middle. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cardinals! The offense cashing it in on that drive. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Cavaliers' offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's 1st down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Eli Holstein to throw. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st down as they try to score one late in the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack. But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was... Holds it in on the left.
know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop. So keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, it's Lewis. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the second quarter. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 7 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Wolverines coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Louisville. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From deep, it's Beebe. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeps it on the option. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Out wide right, it's Flores. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Running inside, it's Flores. Past the 6. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to establish the run. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Holstein on the play fake. Got his man in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line. The tight end gets the handoff on 3rd and short. You don't see that every day. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Driving forward, it's Lewis. Stopped right there.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal. Holstein takes the easy throw in the flat. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Swapped immediately.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cardinals peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Grabbed behind the line, it's McCoy. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They want to throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching. Keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Let it go. A give to Brown. Open space at the 25. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Virginia sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Left side is Gibson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Right side, it's Martin. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football.
Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Long way to go on second down. Send the tight end in motion. They go play action with Holstein. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Holstein to the air again. Lets it fly. It's caught. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Cavaliers have pushed it inside the 20. Here's Holstein to throw. Looking for the score. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1 and hoping to avoid a disaster. Handoff, Isaac Brown. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up of 3 out to the 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And now on 3rd down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Quarterback's got the first. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Brown. All over him immediately.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.